phrase, we're gonna work smarter, not harder. Well, that's what we do with Sunjoe. This is really cool because this is a handheld 2-in-1. It is your tiller and your cultivator. Now, what we have on right now is with the extension pole, but it's really designed handheld too, to till, to cultivate your larger pots. Maybe it's your whiskey barrel, your garden bed, but it's making quick work of often what is a very laborious task with the trusted name Sunjoe. So it's M94539 is gonna be your item number. Normally it's a nearly $200 item. You're not only getting your hand tiller, it's the 2-in-1. You also get the long extension rod, you get a cultivating head, your telescoping pole, you're gonna get your charger and your battery. So that's $119 on our clearance price. Normally it would be $194. And you know, if you buy the battery alone for Sunjoe, you know the price of admission. So you're already getting a reduced shipping and handling, and then we also have that opportunity with our QVC credit card. Choose QVC as $39, and you will get this shipped to you for 39 cents. So we're joining Sean Pickford at his home because he's gonna help us get the best out of this tool and how we can work smarter with Sunjoe. Sean, it's really good to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you this morning, Allie. So yeah, I love this tool because it's so simple and so easy. There's no gas, there's no oil, and also comes with a 4-year warranty. So here I have it in the long version here, which makes it easier for me to use because I'm about 6 feet tall. Notice, my lawn, it could use a little work, right? Well, yeah, there's some bare spots. So in order to be able to plant the grass seed, I got to break up some of that soil. So this does a fantastic job of getting down there and cultivating or turning over those bare spots. So now that I have a place to plant the grass seed and cover it back over, and notice, I'm standing up straight. If I need to dig a hole, I just simply press down on it a little bit, and it will dig a nice deep hole, all right? That's all I have to do because no gas, no oil, no cord, no hassle.
So whether you're, cleaning up some of those spots in the yard with fresh grass seed, you cultivate and till it. I had a little issue last year with some of my pots. I didn't cultivate them enough. I didn't stir up the dirt enough, Sean, and I didn't get the best out of my plants that year. So this year we made sure we did that. But this is a great way to do it. So Sean, you're now going into the handheld mode. That's what I was doing here in the studio too. So you can use the long rod, but this would be great too if you're looking to kind of freshen up some of the soil in a potted plant or a garden bed.
Yeah, I have a lot of potted plants around my house here. I love flowers and stuff like that. It's a little hobby I have on the side. So now notice, look, I can get in there with one hand. I can fill up the soil in that potted plant. And now when it comes time to planting my flowers, or maybe it's a raised vegetable garden or anything like that, I can do it. So all I did was take out the extension pole, which is 2 feet long, okay, and traded it out to the shorter version. I can use it one-handed or two. And it's really simple, really easy to do. And it's got all the power to do all the things that I need around my garden. So I love it for that fact.
Hey, what about weeding? Can this help? Because now that we're getting kind of into the season, you may have weeded at the beginning of the season and then you go back out and you're like, all that hard work I did. Can this be good for weeding too?
Yeah, and I'll show you that in a second. So, because I'm really good at growing weeds this year for some reason. So probably with all the moisture that we've had. So got some weeds back here in my mulch beds, okay? So if I want to get rid of the weeds, I simply just go in there, all right? Just go right down into the roots, get those weeds. I can also turn over the mulch. So when your mulch starts to look, old from the sun dyeing it or fading, got some weeds back there. Look at that, right in there, tears them right out, right by the root, right down in there. This does a fantastic job of weeding because, look, getting down on my hands and knees is easy. After weeding for a little bit, trying to get back up, it's almost next to impossible.
Yeah.
So this does a fantastic job for the weeding, turning over the mulch, potted plants, because you can take the extension bar out. So it really does a fantastic job.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Sean, is that sure, you could do it by hand, but doing it by hand means you're getting down on your hands and knees. You're maybe having to work section by section, then you're moving along your knees. It's super uncomfortable, and then you got to get back up. Sean was able to just stand 2-footed, bend this over with the telescoping rod, And he didn't have to like lean over, he didn't have to contort, he didn't have to like give it that extra elbow grease. You let the Sun Joe do the work, whether it's weeding, whether it's prepping for planting, whether it's turning over fresh mulch, because yours is already starting to look a little discolored in the sun. Take advantage of this clearance price. Sun Joe is one of the best when it comes to outdoor appliances and like garden tools. This is a great way to make that hard work very laborious, a little bit easier. And when we have it today on a clearance price, and then you could use your QVC credit card, use that code, QVC is 39, and it ships to you for 39 cents. M94539. Hey, Sean, really quick before we go, what is the run time on this guy?
So I usually get about 30 continuous minutes out of it on full charge. Okay, so, and you can always check the charge by hitting the little dot on the back of the battery. It will tell you how much juice you have.
Okay.
So it really is a nice tool. It does a fantastic job. And I go ahead and finish up the yard here so I can plant the grass seeds.
Sean,
he's just got a little ring.
You missed a spot back there. Well, you missed a spot.
Where? I'll get to it later.
Some
so
weeds.
it'll give me something to do.
Thanks, Sean. It was great to see you. M94539 is going to be your item number.